This is the Ontario Police, who you can hear on podcasts, flying over the building where I can see them. They're stalking in the path, maintaining audible activity in the form of helicopter. And they're doing this flying in my line of vision as I'm documenting via podcast, which they are stalking me and keeping me under surveillance. They're engaging in a pattern of engaging in this flying over me as I begin documenting the people of the state and documenting the Ontario Police Department in particular. The entities in the engineered light, they're stalking me. They're not doing then stalking me, as the evidence already demonstrates. The entity flying over the building is relevant to what it is that I'm discussing on podcast. It's been over 20 minutes. The entity's not going anywhere by helicopter, maintaining ongoing audible activity while the demons, who are the people of the state, are stalking in engineered light, molesting my person with engineered light, the sex offenders who are stalking in the middle of the night, and doing so while the entity is pacing around in helicopters around me, maintaining the audible activity of concentrated plane activity right here where there's no terminals. You're not taking off. You're stalking with planes and stalking by the Ontario Police, who get into line of vision at the same time that I'm documenting them in engineered light. Those are the demons that are being disbanded. Again, Nathan Morgan is going to federal prison. So is Jason Isaac Fields, and his sex partner. He's been engaged in a long-term sexual relationship with the pedophile Tracy Banks. They're both sex offenders, and they're both going to federal prison for being sex offenders who engaged in targeting me with the Ontario Police Department, engaging in trying to artificially engineer mental illness so that they can use a fake marriage and a criminally procured through fraud and via gang stalking, trying to artificially engineer mental illness. As the Ontario Police are gang stalking, like I'm documenting on podcast and on video again, Jason Isaac Fields and Tracy Banks are going to federal prison, amongst many others, because Eric Spencer's going to federal prison as well. The people of the state gang stalking with the Ontario Police Department are going to federal prison as I document them as well. The entity is maintaining helicopter activity, and the people of the state are stalking with light, because that's what that is in engineered light. That's a stalker. And that's the Ontario Police that's still monitoring while you're looking at the demons, who are the people of the state, stalking me with engineered light. Okay, it's currently 10:41 a.m. The entity's been maintaining ongoing helicopter activity, meaning not going anywhere, stalking me, and did not go anywhere right now. Flies into the line of vision, which is an unlawful threat. And they were stalking while that plane flew right over my head, and they're stalking while the Ontario Police are engaging in what is stalking right here over 325 West G Street, stalking while the people of the state are exhibiting mental illness. These demons are pacing around, monitoring my physical movements, monitoring me with the demons that are maintaining aerial surveillance. Tracy Banks and Jason Fields, again, these predators are going to federal prison. All right. These two high school graduates, these two corrupt sex offenders, engaging in targeting me with an entity that has provided a body of evidence as to why they will remain in federal prison. All right. The only thing that I would be supporting is their imprisonment. Both of them. I'll be testifying against them, and everything that I'm aware of, I've already documented. Any other offenses that these two demons, these two sex offenders have committed against me, I will be pressing charges to the full extent of the law against both of them. All right. I would never share any of my property. I wouldn't give them any of my property. I wouldn't tell them about my property. The entity went behind my back with the government that's gang stalking me, trying to steal my property by engaging in what is criminal defamation while a bunch of demons are stalking you. That's never going to reflect poorly on your character. This is mental illness while you're stalking a woman in the middle of the night, a demon that's an engineered light stalking in the path, concentrating on their communication device, which is what all the demon-possessed third parties are doing. This is currently, again, this is G Street, while the entity is maintaining light activity. The entity is doing so on behalf of the Ontario Police. As you see, the people of the state, it's the prosecution of the Ontario Police Department, who in particular are being disbanded. Nathan Morgan, B. Hook, L. Martinez, and C. Torres, they're all going to federal prison. This kidnapping that they committed on May 29th, Jason Isaac Fields committed kidnapping, and so did Tracy Banks commit kidnapping, all right, as an entity that is not getting any of my property, and they're going to federal prison for what they already stole from me. Okay, it's currently, again, 10:43 p.m. and the entity is engaging what is maintaining helicopter activity while these stalkers are maintaining surveillance all around me. All of them obsessing over me, stalking me while I'm outside. That's mental illness. These psychopaths are mentally ill, and their mental illness is going to be at the forefront of their prosecution. It is what would inspire a so-called mother to gang stalk their own daughter in order to steal money. Okay, a high school graduate that got way beyond her britches, and she's going to prison for however much long she has to live. It is currently 10:43 p.m. and I'm referring to the sex offender Tracy Banks, license 9HUZ740, the pedophile that Jason Isaac Fields has been in a long-term sexual relationship and summoning demonic spirits with her. And those spirits are going right back to both of them. It's return to sender. It's currently 10:43 p.m. This is P.O.C. Ontario Police gang stalking by helicopter.